This is the loudest thing in the universe for some reason. No, I'm not you. My hunter nuts. All right. There's at least 12 obscurities of this setup right now. Okay. Okay. This is better. Oh, kinda. Uh, apart from that being on and from the ship not being outfitted correctly. There we go. Kind. I am gonna kill Steam because of overlays. Enable Steam overlay. Murder that Steam overlay. All right, now. Now I can stop doing that. Oh, wait. Okay. Delicious spaghetti. Oh, didn't turn off yet. This is a small issue I'm having. Yes. Oh yeah, it's also really spicy meatball spaghetti too. Uh, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Well, it's definitely bad. The spaghetti I have being spicy. It means I'm gonna be slowly scalding myself. It does have a little bit of Parmesan in it, which will automatically get rid of the spice a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's not good. Haha. This is gonna be the worst stream I've ever done. On the missiles. What a tism. Oh yeah, we figured out Days hates anyone who plays a game competitively. Oh, he also hates a lot. Also, he also hates most people who play a game casually as well. Uh, And also, Halo Infinite did a really big spooky. Because it made me. And even then, different time zones are supposed to be minute synced. God damn it. The spaghetti. Yes, it's yes, 10 a.m. spaghetti. I'm eating spaghetti and playing HunterNet, and when the spaghetti's gone, the stream ends. That was the plan, Scram. So intermittently killing AI and eating spaghetti is brilliant. Because all that happened with the spaghetti was the sauce was made yesterday and it was left over, so I made more noodleios boiled today and used the leftover sauce for it, and there's still a shit ton of leftover sauce. So I can make much more spaghetti. I can eat spaghetti every day for the next 3 days. Yes. No, it's just normal. It's a mafia spaghetti. It's means you simmer the sauce with like a bunch of peppers and stuff for like at least like 3 hours, and then the sauce is considered done at that point. It needs to congeal for long periods of time, otherwise it's not correct. It also has like a lot of protein in it, like a lot of hamburger meat and whatnot, which also cooks in for periods of hours. Ah, ah. I kind of want to reboot the game just to get Steam to stop doing that. Anyway, the laptop streams nicely when it uses the hardware encoder. The only problem with the laptop is ironically the CPU, even though it has a pretty good one. It's still bottlenecking compared to the graphics card it has. Yeah. Oh, this is a good time for more spaghetti. And I'm really excited. Well, I'm moderately excited for the Plant Side 2 update because it's actually a pretty small update. And the problem is, I love playing as the NC Max. That's like the most success I have. So the fact that's getting indirectly nerfed is a bit of an issue. But I'm hoping that because the Chimera is getting buff, I can transition to using the tanks more than the mech suits in Plant Side 2. Because the Chimera was actually a decent tank beforehand, but it's getting two important buffs. So that's nice. No, my goggles are getting cooked. I had to save them real fast. They were in front of like the heat exhaust from the CPU, so I don't want my lenses getting melted. That's not ideal. The bag of Doritos will just have to suffer though right now. That will just slowly get melted, as it deserves. Well, the spaghetti's about a third gone. I don't know. I don't know. I could arbitrarily decide to change the rules like that one person that does the Sonic challenges where you can't kill any of the basic enemies. He keeps bending the rules so that when he runs into an impossible situation, he can technically get through it by like going into like what the definition of an enemy even is for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't think anyone gives a fuck about the technicalities of what is. That's that's very close to like his rationalization. It's like, all right, it wasn't that real with like actual law, but yeah, you're gone mad. Yeah, I want hammer, which means more spaghetti. Actually, soda. I find it funny that a lot of people that I know that also drink soda are like, I tried drinking diet soda, but it just doesn't taste the same. And for me, it's like, well, I would drink diet soda, but I think it's actually worse for you to drink than just normal soda. Like, I think ideal is like half real sugar and half fake sugar. I think that's like the sweet spot. No, no, it won't. Well, if I die when I'm 60 years old, that's even better because then I can use my retirement fund in 1 year and have the best year ever. Yeah, because I would, because doing the gunny math, I'd have like $1 million saved up when I'm 60. So if I only had a year to spend it, that'd be even better. I could just like do whatever I want, be perfect. No, all right, you upset me on a deep emotional level. Hope you know. No, the spaghetti's causing me to crash. Because I want my spaghetti. And I can't get it with the fork. It's hard. No, it's putting up a fight. Alright. I can. Oh, I can maybe get 2 kills. Oh, wow. We got it. That was amazing. He's stuck going in circles. Yeah, the color running's still not like. I don't know. There's something weird about this monitor that I can't put my finger on it. Oh no. Mm hmm. Okay. How's the other thing that proves that Days is either a robot or autism? Besides the fact that he hates if you play a game competitively or too casually, there's like a correct way to play a game in terms of your engagement. It's like, tell me how much I'm allowed to enjoy the tism. Utism. It's kind of different than that, though. Well, I can't see it until the spaghetti stops burning a hole through my stomach because of the spice. Oh, I don't think I like sriracha that much. Mm, okay. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I do feel a big sad for Cammy. Yeah, because what seems to be going on, even though he didn't say it, is I think he's essentially bedridden from COVID. Not because it's like particularly bad. I think it's just exhausting him. It's not like killing him, but I think he's like too tired to fucking do anything. As well as like, his throat's like crap. So I think what he's stuck doing is stuck in his room all day watching just like TV or whatever. And even though he could like be in like, the voice for like the whole 8 hours or whatever, I think he can't do it because it's tiring him out too much. So that's why I feel bad because I think he wants to join up more. And so I figured, like, I think I should stop like asking why he's not in it because I think that it might be a situation where he wants to join the calls, but he's a big tired. All right, this sun's crying my eyes out. I hate all these fancy graphics. Well, not really. I'm annoyed by the fancy graphics. I wish it would run at a lower fidelity and a higher frame rate. Because then I could get 300 FPS out of this mofo. No problem. It looks too good now. It's just problem. Well, it's not as bad as 2042. I'll see it after the stream so it can spook me. All right, I have a problem. I don't think I can finish my spaghetti because it's too spicy, and I want to wait like at least a few minutes before I take the next gallon of spaghetti down my gullet. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, my mouse is being a tism. Oh my god, you painted that in like 1 second, you said? Wow. Are you Bob Ross? It's like, we'll just do a little here, and we'll do a little here, and we'll do a little here, and then you have a thing. Oh, that might not have been working before the overlay. Oh, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's only AI. No, then again, I don't think the overlay adds anything. I just like how it looks. I don't really care about like what it represents. I just thought it looked cool. Is like is it let the stream be minimalistic? So I thought having that was pretty cool. Oh, I lost him. Oh, I got him. Oh, I looked at the channel for the guy who made the Biblites. He's a little bit spooky. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. I thought he like looks like me actually, because we have like the same mustache. Essentially, that's why I'm like, this guy kind of looks like me. A little bit. Mm-hmm. Uh, I'll be very disappointed if you are just using like an AI that makes landscapes that does about the job in a minute. I'll be very. Okay. Nah, I want to believe that you're actually just painting it by hand and taking a computer digitized photo. Mm, spooky. Yeah, that's what's lame because like you just start going up and then it like cancels the being stuck in a spin because the AI aren't smart enough to know to go up. So it kind of got nerfed indirectly because of that. Poor AI. I'm just doing, essentially when I eat the spaghetti, my mouse hand goes away, but the keyboard hand's still operational and armed. Biblies. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm gonna commit. I was gonna bend the rules, but it's like, nah, I should commit to my rules no one cares about, or at least try to. I should only quit when it's like I feel like I'll hurt myself on some level, not physically, just like mentally. Where it's like I'm tired of eating the spaghetti. I got just a little bit too much spaghetti for the morning. You don't want to overload on that, or you'll die. All right. Oh my god. That's like how long it takes me to do something saucy that you probably can think about. Well, you don't have to. Okay, the belching started happening, so that will allow me to squeeze in a little bit more spaghetto. And let me look at the spooks. Oh, yeah, very spooky. The terrain looks like it's made of terrain instead of Play Doh. Yeah. Nah, in a little bit. Oh, oh yeah. I'll probably ask Fernando to think. Stop it, Sting. Oh yeah, as a Bibli guy, I didn't think he was acting like me, but I was spooked by him, which is a good sign that he probably is like me. Because you tend to hate yourself when you find them out in the wild. So it's probably true. Man, do you, I get the sneaking suspicion because one of the things that's gonna happen spookily on my birthday is one of my family members want to get me one of the DNA testos. So what I think will happen is I think I'll probably end up being a lot of French because it's like, well, my genetic background I know is a combination of German and French. It's like I feel like I'll because I always thought I was maybe leaning more on the German. I might figure out that it might be more of the French, which I'm kind of hoping for now. It's like I feel like that would make more sense to be honest. Yeah, that'd be more appropriate. I don't know. I feel like vaguely. I know what a Kaiser is. Punch out. Mm. Oh, I'm remembering now because it's like Punch Out, NES, Nintendo Wii. That was the two consoles it was on. Super Smash Ultimate. Little Mac was a character in that. They added him like 2 years ago. Who was the Russian character? Okay. Yeah, because I only remember the NES Punch Out. I don't remember the Wii one because I didn't watch it. Mm. Oh, I keep losing them. Oh, there they are. Oh, did I say the spooky thing about Halo Infinite? I mentioned there was something spooky that happened, but I didn't say what it was. I don't think. Because what was spooky that happened was early on in Infinite when I think it was Doctor Disrespect was like he criticized Halo Infinite saying it's not gonna do very well without a battle royale mode, and everyone was like, oh yeah, bullshit, you're wrong, and now people are second guessing that and saying it's like maybe if Halo Infinite had a battle royale, it would have more players. They're now Yeah, well, to me, it's like it's really funny how you were so confident 6 months ago, and now you're second guessing yourself. When I still have the same opinion, which is like I wouldn't mind a battle royale mode. I think you could do a good, fun game mode out of it with Halo. I think it's better made for it because it's already an arena shooter, so it's like it already has the system of power weapons that you need for a battle royale anyway. It's already kind of made for it, so I mean. And I'm like 99% sure people did Hunger Games custom maps using custom games that was essentially Battle Royale but with less players. And people liked those game modes back in the day because they were pretty popular. Not as popular as the premier Halo custom game, which is Assassinations Only, which is always the most popular game mode in all of Halo. And anyone who tries to tell you that, like, Infection or Griffball or big team. That's where the only way to kill somebody is to assassinate them. Yeah, you hit them in the back and it plays the animation. And you see, a thing they did in Halo Infinite was they removed assassinations from the game, so that's why it's fucked. They removed the most popular Halo game mode of all time, assassinations only, by removing. Yeah, it's like imagine TF2 if everyone was spy. That's essentially, and you couldn't use the revolver. That's essentially what it is. And front stabs do no damage. So it's basically trick stabbing spies trying to 1v1 each other. That is essentially what it is. You could that's probably a very accurate picture of what's going on. Like, it's trick stab 1v1s. That's what it boils down to. But, like I say, it is consistently the most popular custom game mode of all time in Halo. Unless we're gonna, at least like right now, if you want to like take all time, it's like, well, Infection would be more popular because Infection was popular when the franchise was bigger. But in terms of like everything at the same time, so like Halo 5 as an example, or even Master Chief Collection for that matter, Assassinations only wins out against everything else now that it was invented, because Assassinations only did exist back in time. Because there was the mechanic of assassinating, there was no animation. Even though Halo 3 had the assassination medal, it was the first Halo to have that. Alright, but unfortunately, I'm basically done with the spaghetti. There's just weird scraps of it now. There's still like one or two good bites out of it, but that's just very, it's basically done, so. I'm also kind of tired of eating it. So it's the end of the stream. It's very spooky. You have a good